Winners. Great race, ladies. Top class.
Spot. That would be Wellington girls. Then we go to St. Peter's. They're faring pretty well in lane number 5. Nelson going along nicely as well. So let's get a rate on the leaders. It looks like St. Peter's by about a barrel over Nelson. St. Peter's sitting on 36.4. We're coming through the 500. St. Peter's go through. Now, Nelson, now, Tauranga now, so it's Bauble for Bauble, canvas for canvas, throw a T-tail across the top 3, folks. I can tell you straight away as we come through the 500, there's no need to debate about it. It's only going to be 3 boats in this, and it's St. Peter's, it's Tauranga, and it's Nelson. So Nelson, the South Island champions. I think St. Peter's or Tauranga. One of them is the North Island champion. I think it's Tauranga. You have to confirm it for me up in the starting blocks there. So this is the A final of the girls under 17 Cox Quad at the 2016 Aon Māori Cup, and we now have broken lengths from this top 3 to the rest of the field. Unfortunately, Tauranga's the one under pressure, getting squeezed like a lemon between St. Peter's and Nelson. It's Tauranga who's starting to lose it a little bit. The St. Peter's stroke girl is on the 2 seat of Tauranga. Then we go to Nelson, and Nelson look to have a bow ball on St. Peter's. So this is your order, folks, as we come through the first 750. First is Nelson, second St. Peter's, third is Tauranga, fourth is Wellington girls, fifth is on the inside, which is Marlborough girls. But I can tell you, it's a 3-horse race. We're approaching the 1,000-metre mark. The coaches have got their rating watchers out. This is exciting, folks. It's Bauble for Bauble between Nelson and St. Peter's. This is going to be a good one. Get your cameras ready, judges. Can tell you this far out, 1,000 metres to go. There's going to be only 3 boats in it because lane number 7, that would be Wellington Girls College, are really struggling with this hot pace, but they're trying to establish a 4th place. Come on, Wellington, what have you got? Then we go out to Marlborough Girls, back into the outside here beside us, which is Christchurch Girls High School in lane number 8. But it's Tauranga who's starting to slip off the pace of the front 2. This is quickly becoming a top 2 horse race. It's the Hannah Starnes crew of Nelson that is trying to edge ahead of St. Peter's. Hard to see St. Peter's letting it go easily though. St. Peter's Bauble for Bauble with Nelson. It's Nelson and St. Peter's, folks, 1 and 2. Looks like Nelson go through the boy line first. Every boy line they go through. It's Nelson by half a bow length. Nelson starting to push their nose in front. Then we'd go second St. Peter's, third Tauranga, fourth Wellington Girls. Then you'd go back to Diocesan School for Girls and Christchurch Girls High School and Marlborough in lane number 1. What have Marlborough got? Marlborough starting to look a little bit more slicker on the inside. So the girls under 17 Cox Quad, we are missing the silver medalist. That's Craighead from the South Island Secondary School champs. They've been struck down with the gastro bug. So Craighead not joining us in this final. It's Nelson now. Nelson with a quarter length. Nelson over a quarter length, folks. We're going to bring this one right to the finish for you. The camera boat is enjoying this race. Nelson out by half a length. It's St. Peter's second, but here comes Tauranga in the middle. Tauranga's chasing down St. Peter's. What have the North Islanders got? It's going to be a South Island win by the looks of it, but I tell you what, St. Peter's has responded to the challenge of Tauranga. St. Peter's are sitting about half a length down on Nelson. We're just coming through the 750 mark very soon. Sorry, apologies, we've got through there. 500 metres to go. There's about 550 to go. We're coming up to the 500 metre mark, and Nelson still have a healthy advantage. we're having to move out of the lane because of Christchurch Girls High, who's dropped off a little bit. I can tell you folks that Christchurch Girls and Diocesan School for Girls and St Hilda's are out of the race at this stage. St Hilda's is faring at the back of the race. We'd go to Nelson, who's still leading. It's about these top three. Through the 500 they go. Tauranga is the one that's getting squeezed in the middle. Tauranga sitting third. Second would be St Peter's. First is Nelson, but St Peter's is on the move. The North Islanders are on the move, folks. St Peter's in lane number 5, Tauranga lane number 4, Nelson lane number 3. St Peter's are faring nicely. Tauranga slipping off. St Peter's is lifted. St Peter's is lifted in the middle there. In lane number 5, we'll get a rate watch on the foyer because St Peter's looks to be.
That's my wife.
100 to go, and it's starting to chase down Nelson. 35.7 from St Peter's. What a Nelson on. Anna Stars will be loving this. She'll be cheering for the back or maybe following it down. Nelson out by half a length, sitting on 34. Look at the blade work from this Nelson crew, folks. Nelson have got some very tidy blade work. I tell you what, their catches are superior to the rest of the field. This is why they're winning, folks. It's the catches. Look at those blades into the water as we go into the 250. Nelson by half a length. We're trying to get a rate on the foyer, but this is just so exciting. This Nelson boat pushing out by 3/4 of a length. 36.6 from Nelson, and Tauranga have slipped back firmly in third place. Tauranga trying to chase St Peter's from the silver, but Nelson is pushing out. Look at the South Island crew go. G.O.D. These girls look brilliant. These girls will be vying for New Zealand Junior Honours or a South Island team, and they're putting their hand up. 100 metres to go, and it's Nelson. We're going to bring it right to the finish, folks. Nelson up by 3/4 of a length over St Peter's. Then go back to Tauranga. Fourth is sitting with Wellington Girls. Then it's a mix-up between Marlborough, St Hilda's, Diocesan. Christchurch Girls are out of it, but congratulations to Nelson. They take it out. Across they go. The 2016 Under-17 Girls Quad Champions, Nelson College for Girls. Second will be Tauranga. Third, St Peter's. Fourth will come across, that'll be Wellington Girls. Fifth is going to be Diocesan School for Girls, then Marlborough, then St Hilda's, and then Christchurch Girls High School.
Grandmother's there, right there.
I'm pleased about that. That's good. You found that the other day, though.
That's one good thing about this way.
This is the Girls Under-17 Cox Quad. This event is sponsored by G&H Comms, who look after all our on-site cameras and the sound and the Wi-Fi. And we have Gren Povell to present the medals. Thank you for all your hard work and for making everything go. We really appreciate it. The winners of the bronze medal for the Girls Under-17 Cox Quad, Tauranga Girls College. They're very loud, aren't they, your supporters? It's good, it's good. The louder the better. Leah Van Zyl, Rebecca Crude, Grace Holland, Shannon Blake, and they're coached by Caitlin Humberstone, and very well coached by Duncan Bidelet. Their time 7:29.95. So make a bit of noise, please, for bronze medal winners, Tauranga Girls. The silver medal winners for the Girls Under-17 Cox Quad from Cambridge, St Peter's. In this crew, Harriet Story, Lily Butler, Jasmine Brake, Sydney Johnson. Their coxswain is Lauren Gibb. Their time 7:29.07. And this crew is coached by Norm Charlton. So one for Cox and Lauren, and one for Norm to add to his already very big collection. Congratulations, St. Peters! Now, the AL New Zealand Secondary Schools Girls Under 17 Cox Quad Champions for 2016, Nelson College for Girls! In this crew, Eilish Byrne, Leah Van Eden, Kayla Baker, Gabrielle Hansen, or Hannon, my apologies Gabrielle Hannon, they're coxed by Evie Strawbridge and coached by Hannah Starnes and Tim Babbage. The time for this crew, 7:26.84. They receive their winners' t-shirts and they will also take back to school with them the Trudy Keys Cup. So our thanks to G&H Comms. Congratulations, Nelson College for Girls.
Congratulations to all crews, what a great race. Under 17 girls shooting straight over to Toby.